There is a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson that stays with me. Respect the work of your hands, the will of your mind, and the courage it takes to find yourself. In a world where our worth is often measured by external standards, how much we earn, how many people admire us, how many social media followers we have, self-respect is often sidelined. It's a concept that remains misunderstood, relegated to fleeting moments of self-affirmation that disappear when external validation wanes. However, true self-respect is not a momentary feeling or something that can be earned through the approval of others. It is a solid foundation upon which we can build our lives, rooted in the decisions we make, the principles we hold dear, and the actions we take to preserve our integrity and honor. At its core, self-respect is about being grounded in who you truly are, accepting both your strengths and flaws, and living authentically in alignment with your deepest values. It is not an ego-driven need for admiration, but rather an internal validation that comes from understanding that you are worthy, regardless of external factors. Self-respect isn't something that happens overnight. It's cultivated over time, through conscious choices and actions that reflect our commitment to living with dignity, honoring our needs and desires, and embracing the reality of who we are. As we journey through the complexities of life, the power of self-respect becomes more apparent. It allows us to face challenges with resilience, to make difficult decisions without regret, and to build relationships that are founded on mutual respect. Self-respect is the cornerstone of all virtue. John Herschel. Self-respect forms the foundation of a virtuous life. When we respect ourselves, we act in ways that align with our values, making choices that honor both our personal integrity and our moral compass. It is the bedrock on which all other virtues, courage, wisdom, justice, and compassion are built. Without self-respect, we are at the mercy of external circumstances and the opinions of others. With it, we empower ourselves to lead a life defined by purpose, confidence, and inner strength. As you explore the 10 powerful ways to build self-respect, reflect on how each principle can be woven into the fabric of your daily life. Ask yourself, what would it look like if I lived with more self-respect? How would I make different choices? And most importantly, how would I honor my worth in every action, no matter how small? If you're ready to take the first step towards cultivating a deeper sense of self-respect, I encourage you to reflect on your own values and boundaries today. What areas of your life can you begin to nurture with greater respect for yourself? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to walk this path together. I'd love to hear how you're applying these principles to your own journey. Together, let's inspire each other to build lives grounded in self-respect and authentic living. 1. Know your values. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Epictetus. Knowing your values is the cornerstone of self-respect. It's the foundation on which you build your life, your decisions, and your relationships. In a world that is constantly changing, it is easy to lose sight of what truly matters to you. However, self-respect can only flourish when you know what you stand for and what you believe in. Values serve as your internal compass, guiding you in moments of doubt and decision. Your values are your North Star. They help you decide what to say yes to and what to say no to. They shape your behavior and give you clarity in the most uncertain situations. For instance, if you value honesty, it becomes your anchor when faced with temptations to deceive or take shortcuts. When you stand firm in your values, you honor yourself, and that is the essence of self-respect. 2. Set boundaries and honor them. Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. The process is mutual, for men learn while they teach. Seneca. Boundaries are essential to building and maintaining self-respect. Without them, we allow others to dictate the terms of our lives, leading to frustration, resentment, and self-doubt. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are protections we put in place to preserve our well-being and integrity. By setting boundaries, you send a clear message to others and to yourself that you value your time, your energy, and your peace. You show that you are worthy of respect, and you teach others how to treat you. Whether it's saying no to a request that doesn't align with your values, or choosing not to engage in toxic relationships, boundaries are an act of self-care and self-respect. To honor your boundaries is to stand up for your personal sovereignty. It's an acknowledgement that you deserve to live your life on your own terms. Every time you protect your boundaries, you reinforce your sense of self-worth. 3. Take responsibility for your actions. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Epictetus. Self-respect begins with taking responsibility for your actions and choices. It's about understanding that you are the architect of your life, and that everything that happens is, in some way, a result of the decisions you've made. This doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything that goes wrong, but it does mean owning the things you can control, learning from your mistakes, and growing from them. By accepting responsibility for your life, you empower yourself. You stop being a passive observer and become an active creator. This is where self-respect thrives. Instead of playing the victim or blaming others, you look at what happened, ask yourself how you can improve, and take action. It's this unwavering commitment to growth and accountability that builds lasting respect for yourself. 4. Embrace your imperfections. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together. But do so with all your heart. Marcus Aurelius. Self-respect cannot be achieved by pretending to be perfect. Perfection is an illusion, and chasing it only leads to frustration and a feeling of inadequacy. True self-respect comes from accepting and embracing our imperfections, those quirks, flaws, and weaknesses that make us human. Marcus Aurelius teaches us to accept the things we cannot change and find peace in our current situation. By accepting your imperfections, you free yourself from the need for external validation. You stop seeking approval for every little flaw, and instead, learn to love yourself as you are. Imperfections are not weaknesses to hide, but strengths to embrace. They are the building blocks of your character, the things that make you unique and resilient. When you accept yourself fully, imperfections and all, you honor your journey, and that is the foundation of lasting self-respect. 5. Stand up for yourself. He who is brave is free. Seneca. Self-respect requires courage. The courage to speak up when you're being mistreated. The courage to defend your values when they're under attack. The courage to stand up for yourself when others try to diminish your worth. This isn't about arrogance or pride. It's about asserting your right to be respected. Whether in relationships, at work, or in society, standing up for yourself is an affirmation of your worth. It's a declaration that you will not allow anyone to undermine your dignity or treat you as less than you are. Self-respect means knowing when to say no and when to fight for what you believe in. Every time you stand firm in the face of adversity, you remind yourself that you are worthy of respect and that you have the strength to protect your peace and your principles. 6. Be honest with yourself and others. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Honesty is the cornerstone of integrity, and integrity is essential to self-respect. To live with respect for yourself, you must be willing to look at your life honestly and truthfully. This means acknowledging your weaknesses, confronting your fears, and accepting responsibility for your actions. But honesty doesn't stop with yourself. It extends to your relationships as well. Being honest with others builds trust and deepens your connections. When you are truthful, you communicate your values, your needs, and your boundaries, and you show the world that you can be trusted and relied upon. By being truthful in all aspects of your life, you foster deep respect for yourself. You no longer have to hide behind false facades or live in denial. Instead, you embrace your authentic self and allow others to see you for who you truly are. 7. Cultivate patience with yourself. Patience is a crucial yet often overlooked aspect of self-respect. We live in a world that values speed, quick results, and instant gratification. But true growth, whether personal or professional, requires time. Patience with yourself means allowing space for mistakes, setbacks, and slow progress. When you are patient with yourself, you honor the process of growth. You understand that setbacks are just stepping stones, not failures. You give yourself the grace to learn and evolve, knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Self-respect grows when you stop rushing toward the end result and start appreciating the journey itself. Cultivating patience with yourself means recognizing that you are enough, even when things don't go according to plan. It's about trusting that, over time, you will become the person you're meant to be. 8. Avoid self-comparison. In an age of social media, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others. But self-respect is impossible when you constantly measure your worth against someone else's success. Each person's journey is unique, and comparing your behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reel does nothing but erode your self-esteem. True self-respect comes from accepting that your path is your own. You don't need to be anyone else but yourself. By focusing on your own progress and growth, you cultivate self-respect that doesn't waver based on the achievements of others. 9. Prioritize self-care. Take care to get what you like, or you will be forced to like what you get. George Bernard Shaw. Self-care is often seen as a luxury, but in reality, it's an essential practice for maintaining self-respect. When you take the time to care for your body, mind, and spirit, you show that you value yourself. You don't wait for others to care for you. You do it yourself. Whether it's through exercise, meditation, reading, or simply getting enough rest, self-care is an act of honoring your own needs and well-being. It's about acknowledging that you are deserving of care and nurturing, not just in the big moments, but in everyday life. 10. Live with integrity. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. Socrates. At the heart of self-respect lies integrity, doing what is right, even when no one is watching. Integrity means aligning your actions with your values, even when it's difficult. It's about being true to yourself, no matter the external circumstances. Living with integrity doesn't mean being perfect. It means being honest, reliable, and consistent in your actions, regardless of what others think or say. When you live with integrity, you build trust with yourself and with others. And trust is the foundation of respect. As you reflect on these 10 principles, think about where you can start building a more unshakable self-respect. How can you honor your values, set clearer boundaries, and embrace your imperfections today? Self-respect is an ongoing journey, one that requires commitment, patience, and courage. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Which of these principles resonates most with you? How will you begin to apply them to your life? Let's walk this path together and create lives filled with deep, unwavering self-respect. Subscribe if you want to walk this path together.